Where Do I Fit In? Story by Hendricks. Illustrations by Margaret Lindmark. Chapter 1. A New Beginning. Do you think the teacher will want to see my word lists? I asked my brother Dong. It was our first day at school in the United States. Dong and I came from Laos, and we had arrived in Kellogg, Idaho only a few days before. But I had spent several hours the last evening copying lists of English words my brother had given me to study. My brother smiled. He was 17, 7 years older than I am. We were speaking in our native language, Lao. "Perhaps, see," he said, "but you must remember to show respect and humility toward him. It is not proper to be boastful." I nodded at Dong. "I will remember." In the past few days, my whole life had changed. Most of the last year I had lived in a refugee camp in Thailand. My family is from the Hmong highlands of the northern part of the country of Laos. In 1975, a new government had taken control. They were not friendly to many of the Hmong people, so my family left our home, along with many others. We had to walk a long way from our village to the northern border of Thailand. It was a very dangerous journey. Many Hmong people tried to cross a bridge over the river and were killed by soldiers. My family barely escaped. After spending nearly a year in the refugee camp, my father and mother chose Dong and me from among my 9 brothers and sisters to be the first of our family to immigrate to the United States. My Uncle Pao had gone to live there a few years before. He had agreed to help us get settled. Dong and I had never flown in a jet airplane before. It was amazing. My uncle met us at the airport in Spokane, Washington. I had met him only once back in Laos, but he was easy to recognize. It appeared that we were the only people from Southeast Asia at the airport that day. Uncle Pao rode with us on the bus to Kellogg. He worked in a silver mine there and lived with his wife, Mai Si, and their son, Teng. Uncle Pao did not have enough room for my brother and me to live at his apartment. Instead, Dong and I moved into a trailer park at the edge of town. The trailer was small compared to my uncle's place, but compared to the space my family lived in at the refugee camp, it seemed huge. That was 3 days ago. Now it was Monday, and Dong and I were walking into Kellogg with our aunt and cousin. My brother would be going to high school with Teng. I would be attending 4th grade at the nearby elementary school. Laos had been a French colony before the communist government had come to power. I had studied French in school as well as Lao, but my brother had learned English. Dong and I had both been good students back home. "Here we are," said Teng. "This is the school?" I asked. I couldn't believe it. We had stopped in front of a big building made of bricks and stone. Big yellow buses were parked in front. Happy children played and chased each other around on the grass that surrounded the building. My old school back in Laos looked nothing like this. We entered a busy room full of adults and children. My aunt did not speak English very well, so Teng and my brother did all the talking. A tall man with glasses approached us. He wore a jacket and an odd piece of clothing that covered his shirt buttons. Teng and Dong spoke to him, and then he came over to me and introduced himself. "Hello, Si," he said. "My name is Principal Duffy." I had learned to say only a few words in English, but I tried my best to remember how Dong had taught me.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?